Players are still without an anniversary gift, Hercules release date information, and community come together for HobbitCrom. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news for Wednesday. To be brutally honest, there's not much going on with the game. A lot of the bugs still haven't been addressed that we've covered in previous episodes. Android optimization is still not there, and as well a whole host of other things that still not being addressed, to be addressed, and other new information which we've covered in Monday's video. But anyway, before we go anywhere and into the Marvel Contest of Champions news as we normally do, massive thank you to those who support the channel through the medium of Patreon and YouTube membership services that are on screen at the moment. Thank you so much for keeping up the support this year, and some of you are just about to enter in some big milestones of years, so thanks very much for the support. And also, to those that support over on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live, I thought I'd be last night live streaming starting off again, but I think it's going to be a case tonight as I'm just very, very busy with getting some last minute things for the month put out, and as well some stuff for the second channel as well. But yeah, should be back live streaming on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live tonight in preparation for what will be Streamyweary. We're going to be focusing mainly on streaming Abyss of Legends 100%ing and as well 100%ing 7.1 in 1 month. Can it be done? I'm going to give it a go. And how that will really work is I'll be doing a lot more arena grinding to gather the units to then go and do more of Abyss. So it will probably be a case I can do 2 paths of Abyss starting off, and then it will be like, you know, I'll grind out to grab the units for another Abyss run, which will be then later on, and then we do the 7.1 100% by the end of the month. That's the plan. And then back into Act 6, which I hate the idea of doing that. In any case, we kick off Marvel Contest of Champions news as we normally do with some stories. Now here's the thing, back a few days ago and as well going into the start of the year, we had big problems with the anniversary gift, but I have noticed that have been a few people still saying, where is my gift? First of all, it was a case that people got it, but at the same time didn't know where it was until it appeared in the stash section. So if you went to your stash, it would be a case that you would find it. So go to your stash if you haven't seen it before in any kind of location. But as well, someone was saying, I haven't seen anything yet. So maybe people are still out there not getting themselves the anniversary gift, which had a lot of scuff to it. And man, that and Epoch Shards were things that people were really like looking like, come on, why you do this? Next up, and this is a very heartwarming story, and as you can see at the moment it's playing out. Links in the description to this stream and as well HobbitCrom. If you don't know the whole story behind this, I'll put links in the description to some Twitter posts, especially just to kind of like give you an idea. HobbitCrom's brother has been incredibly unwell and as a result requires some surgery. So you can see on screen, this is the surgery fund stream that was played off, and $10,000 was raised as a result of this stream. And it is an amazing, heartwarming thing, but I think it's incredibly more heartwarming to know that there's a community out there. There is an amazing community behind this game. That's the main thing. It's been there for a long time. There's been some times where people have been down on the luck, or there's been times when we've had to grieve as a community, but we've done it together. And you can see that even here, like the fund kind of got to 10,000, and what it means for HobbitCrom and his partner, you know, it's kind of it is totally amazing, and it's a beautiful tale of just something a festive miracle, which lives in everyone in the community and their good spirit and their kindness. So that's beautiful to see. It's a very heartwarming tale, as I said. But yeah, go and check the link in the description and all the information, and HobbitCrom will explain a lot of this as well in tweets and such like. But yeah, amazing, great work, community. Next up, in kind of, well, odd news. I don't know if this is really kind of odd news or not. But look, Hercules, as we know, won the votes. Now, the votes looks like there was, I don't know if this kind of puts up, there was plus 397. I don't know if there's a huge, I didn't think there was a huge difference, but I think it's saying from November 9th to the 27th, 397,000 votes were casted for Hercules or not. I don't know if that's the correct stats. But yeah, we won't get Hercules until summer 2021. So, great. That's a long time to wait. I'm happy to a degree that there's a long time on it, because look, here's the thing. If they make this champion terrible, then it will be like, what was the point of having a vote for a champion that's going to make trash? So I really hope it isn't. And as well, you know, Kabam had an idea of how they were going to build this champion to a degree, so I'm a bit kind of confused as to why this takes into summer, especially if they're going to basically make something that was a Cosmic Aegon or a persistent champion. As we saw with the info, they knew what they were doing with the champion, or they know what they're doing with the champion. So it's kind of weird that it's not in there, but it may be a case that Kabam rolling out more of a promo for things like Winter Soldier, WandaVision. WandaVision's coming really soon, and you know the Scarlet Witch isn't going to be released. Again, there's another weird thing where we've got a champion that's going to be held back, and whether or not they've held that back for a release in February as a post tie-in promo thing, I don't really know. To be honest, there's a lot of weird stuff that seems to be just happening with the game, but we'll have to see what happens. But Hercules, summer 2021. So hey, start the wait, and then someone's going to ask in at least next month, when's Hercules coming to the game? And I will just go, I don't know. Watch this video and you'll find out. Next up, and if you don't know already, Epoch Shards have made somewhat of a return. Now, I didn't really want to cover this because I just feel that, like, you know, we just promoting what's Kabam do this thing once a month or once in a while. If there's some like extra currency or extra type of thing, they do put a price tag on it. Although I am buying them at the moment to make a bigger opening on tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a New Year's Eve last big push of the year video where I'm just going to open up a load of really kind of fancy crystals, a few Epoch Shards, Cavalier crystals here and there, and yeah, just some six star crystals, which I'm going to stop doing 6-star featured because I just feel like I don't want to go back in again, especially because I feel that I'll get unlucky. Although saying that, I'm going to go for 6-star basics, and that will probably be unlucky. I don't care. I'm just going to open up whatever it is and just go yay or nay. So I'll have to kind of like see what happens with that. But look, if you want any more Epoch Shards, they're dropped in these deals. There's a good wad of them to get. And like, here's the thing: like, if you want them, you want them. If you don't want them, you don't have to buy them. But yeah, they're relatively good. It's just a case of like, well, where do you draw the line of overbuying for this, and also like what you get back from it, because you have to then guarantee you're getting at least a 6-star champion. By the end of it, by the amount that you've spent, you may go like, I've overspent and got nothing back. So that's the thing as well. If you are thinking about doing it, you're still putting yourself down to RNG, and there are some extra bits with it, but look, it's not massive, or it's not majorly impressive. Next up, and I'm slightly disappointed. I'll tell you why I'm slightly disappointed, is there's something that Kabam normally runs each year, and for whatever reason they haven't run them. I can't remember if these were run back in 2019, but I definitely remember these being a bit of a big deal for the end of December, and this is where my disappointment lies, and that is the yearly crystals. These special kind of arenas that they put out 2014 to 2019. I'm pretty certain they did one last year. So each like 2 days there will be a special arena. You've got a good chance to get a good amount of 5-star shards and 6-star shards. Also, you get a 5-star crystal, and this would drop for something that would be hopefully something you had or didn't have. It meant for a lot less grinding in arena, and especially with the way that arenas are done now, it just would have been nice to see these crystals being put in. But Kabam, all these kind of arenas put in. But unfortunately, Kabam didn't run them this year, and that's the disappointing side of things. Things that I really enjoy about the game like this for December, just wasn't there. I'm slightly hopeful that this will come in January, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to be the case. It makes more sense for us to be put into December than January, and maybe start late December going into January. But as we've seen, that is not the case of what's going to be dropping on Thursday's arena. And yeah, Thursday's arena is going to be this. So it looks like they've completely done away with the yearly type of arenas, unless something's going to be dropped in January, which would be fantastic. But at the same time, I don't think that's going to be the case, as they need to have them run for at least 5 weeks to me. Well, about three weeks, especially if they did 2 types of those different arenas a week. So they did 1 run of the 2014, 1 run of the 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, I just don't think that's going to be the case. It seems very much case like time's going on, so it's not going to be that. But let's go over some predictions of what I think Luke Cage and Guardian are going to go for. Well, Luke Cage is a 5-star. I think is still a decent enough champion that some players may want to go for him, especially some people do use him for diss track, as well as a few other nodes as well. And I'm going with a prediction of 30 mil, which is kind of a normal prediction I seem to do for these re-rolls of champions, but this could go a lot less. Do expect it to drop about 27 mil, but I do think that 30 mil is going to be your safe bet. 5.5 mil for the 4-star version, but again, do bear in mind that 6 mil is usually kind of a safe point, but 5.5 seems to be for that champion that, you know, it's a re-roll, so don't expect it to go super high. But Guardian, I think it's going to go for 2.2 mil, although most of the time when I do these predictions for the basics, they go anything between 1.8 and 1.9, pushing to about 2 mil a time. But all my predictions, as usual, are down below for you to enjoy. And there we go, that's been the Marvel Contest of Champions news for Wednesday. Check out some content located up there. Later on today, I'll be doing my final Greater Gifting Crystal opening of this year before I start preparing my units for Abyss runs. So expect a lot more streaming in January as part of the Streamuary, which I will be explaining about in a future video. As well, check out Rich's Realm, where I'm going to help you get good at Marvel Realm of Champions, because it is a really good game and is really worth checking out.